What do you check when asked to provide your race? How does this make you feel?
So, what are you planning to do for Miss Peterson's identity project?
I'm just going to ask my mom some questions about Maryland and my dad some questions about Nigeria. Probably make a PowerPoint or something. What about you?
Yeah, I don't really know yet. I mean, my dad's side's easy, but my mom's, I don't really know them that well. I mean, I don't see him much.
Just ask your mom some questions about Brazil.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how I'm going to explain my mom's entire culture in a PowerPoint. I don't even speak the language. Like, how do I even connect that to me? How am I supposed to explain my identity when I can barely explain the other half of it?
Mariana, it's ready.
There are different options depending on like which form, because there's usually different things. So like sometimes you can check multiple boxes, which I prefer because it actually gives information on what racial information I am. And in that case, I would check white and black. And then there's also sometimes where there's the option for multiracial, which is pretty good. I mean, it still makes me feel seen. And the worst one is when it's just other, which isn't my favorite because they're just basically saying, oh, you're too complicated, let's just put you over there, and it just doesn't make sense because it offers no information. Like, I could be an alien and just check off Earth and it'd be fine. So not my favorite.
How does being mixed/biracial affect your sense of identity?
Mariana!
What?
Ariana, mommy's calling you for supper.
Oh, okay. I gotta go. I'll call you later.
What's the drama?
What? What do you mean drama?
You were talking to someone.
Oh, yeah. I was talking to Sierra. We have this identity project for school, and I have to put some stuff about my heritage, but I'm not really sure what I should put.
It's weird because, like, even though I identify as, like, Haitian and white, I feel like being mixed is, like, a whole other thing. Like, I'm Haitian, I'm white, and I'm also mixed. Like, I'm not just Haitian, I'm not just white, it's, like, mixed, which is, like, a whole different thing, which does kind of affect my identity a little bit. So it's kind of harder to identify with, like, just white people or just Haitian people, something like that.
What are some of the issues you face when it comes to race?
Mariana, just put that you're half American, half Brazilian.
Yeah, but, like, technically, aren't I all American? Like, I'm Brazilian too, but I never lived there. It's kind of like how I'm half black, half white, but I can't relate to a lot of the black culture in America because, one, black culture in Brazil is much different than black culture in America, and two, I don't really see that side of my family much.
Luckily enough, I haven't experienced any, like, outward issues with people directly, but I think at least what's hard for me is that I don't look like my parents a lot, or ever, actually, I should say. And, like, sometimes people who don't know my family, they won't know that, like, we are together as a family. So we'll always get weird looks sometimes if we're, like, together. I think that's a little bit hard.
Have you seen, like, any issues affect your family or friends or something like that?
My brother, even though we are white, I mean, we still appear as people of color, and we will be treated like that. So I know my brother's been called the N-word before. And I remember I was with him at his school, and a girl called him the whitest black person she's ever met. I'm not saying, like, oh, I'm mixed, I'm protected from all of that stuff, but, like, it's definitely been something that's been there.
Because, like, I know, like, for me, like, at least in stores, like, I never really felt like I was followed or anything like that, like, maybe once or twice, but that was just because maybe I was, like, more aware of it at the time. But I know that my mom, like, she definitely feels followed a lot at stores, which was, like, really hard for me to, like, understand, because that was just, like, wait, what? Like, that doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, even though it's, like, nothing like that has happened to me, like, I still have that, like, fear in me as a person of color.
Yeah, that's true.
I get a little nervous when the police drive by me, and if I leave a store, I make sure I have the receipt super obvious in my hand so then people don't think I'm stealing. So, like, those things that people of darker skin, they deal with more often, like, it's still ingrained in me.
What are some things that you've learned or, like, taken away being mixed?
Well, Mariana, I would say that, why don't you just say that your nationality is American, of course, but your heritage is Brazilian and American.
You're definitely more American than a Brazilian kid.
What? What does that even mean?
A Brazilian kid, to be a Brazilian kid, it's to be the most happy kid in the world. Even if you're poor, you can play free on the streets. You can play bamboleo. You can play jump rope. You can fly kites, which Brazilians love to do.
I guess purely from like the organizing by racial boxes section, where like even though there isn't, like, you do feel like you're not really fit anywhere perfect. I think that can be turned in a really great way. So since you don't have this one place to go, you can go anywhere. So there is like a sense of ambiguity that comes with being mixed, and it's really great because you get to explore all these different cultures and people.
Do you have any last comments or like final things you want to say?
I mean, we've been talking a lot about the negative parts of being mixed, but I love being mixed. I tan really well. I love it. I love my family. I love my skin. It's great.
What is bambolê?
What? You don't know what bamboleo
No, I
is?
never heard of it.
Okay, I have one. I'll show to you. It's a hula hoop.
Oh.